guys, welcome to my first official video on this channel. My partner and I recently moved from Sydney to Melbourne, so since it's our first time moving out and living in a new city together, I thought it'd be fun to vlog our experience, starting with our apartment hunting process. So we booked an Airbnb for 2 weeks, which I'm in now, and we're pretty keen to find a place because Airbnbs are quite expensive. So in terms of the type of apartment we're looking for, we had a couple of areas in mind and also a few non-negotiables that helped us narrow down our search. The first one is we had a budget of $350 per week. We were after 1 bedroom, possibly 2, depending if it was in our budget, 1 study nook or a study area, 1 car space, and also a balcony. Since Melbourne is notorious for going into lockdown, we really wanted to have some fresh air where we didn't have to leave the premises for or go up to a rooftop, and also an internal laundry because I ain't about that communal laundry life. Now that we had those 6 things in mind, it was time to apartment hunt.
Alrighties, this was the first apartment that we inspected. Please excuse Duncan measuring the lounge room since the apartment didn't come with a floor plan. The kitchen was quite nice and came with a dishwasher, which would be handy. If you swing around, you have the balcony, bedroom, bathroom, and the entrance to the apartment. Located next to the kitchen was the laundry. Pretty standard, but I liked that it was nicely tucked away. Next up we have the bathroom, which did feel really cramped. The bedroom also had its own mini balcony, which I found a bit odd. The room did feel quite small as well, considering we do have a queen-size bed, and the wardrobe doors also open outwards, which would limit how close the bed could be to that side, although it did have a decent amount of storage for our clothes. Next we have apartment 2. I was 99% sure that we wouldn't settle on this apartment, but it was located in one of our preferred areas and I had no plans that afternoon, so why not? As you'll see from the clips, this was definitely the oldest apartment we toured. However, its redeeming quality was the price point and the fact that it had 2 bedrooms, meaning we could turn one into a study room. We found that it also shared the same driveway as another apartment building, so we felt like we wouldn't utilize the balcony here due to the lack of privacy. You could also tell that the buildings were quite dated and the appearance of the wardrobes was an instant deal breaker for me. As you can tell from the dialogue, this was definitely my least favourite and not the apartment we settled on. Two days later, we inspected apartment number 3. The colour palette of this apartment was hands down my favourite and what I've always envisioned for when I purchase my own home someday. I love the style of the kitchen and the fact that it had a good pantry size. I also liked that the laundry doors cascaded open and the sink had a nice marble splashback on the wall. At the entrance there was some built-in shelving, which I also thought gave the apartment some character. The bathroom was also really nice, and again I love the colour theme. I forgot to take some footage of the bedroom, but it was quite similar to the first apartment we had inspected. Opposite the kitchen was a little courtyard area. I really wanted to like this apartment, but the living and dining area was less spacious than we expected. The last apartment we inspected was actually our top preference, and the fact that it had a gym was an added bonus. But we quickly learned that looks can be deceiving. The first thing I noticed about this apartment was how dark it was during the day, since it was surrounded by other high-rise buildings. I could only imagine how dark it would be during winter. We had low expectations for the bathroom since it wasn't included in the rental listing, and I could see why. The shower head reminded me of the ones you see at the beach, and I just kept thinking, this bathroom is screaming for a makeover. The lobby also had a weird odour, which meant this apartment was no longer the top contender.
So those were 4 out of the 5 apartments that we inspected, and by the time you're watching this, we have actually signed our lease. I haven't included the apartment that we settled on because I really want to film an empty apartment tour for you guys, which will probably be the next video on this channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!